Welcome to the Michiana Business Podcast, where we put local legends and businesses in the spotlight for everyone in our area to see. If you love small businesses and success stories, then you're in the right place. You're listening to the Michiana Business Podcast with your friends, hosts, and owners of industrial office cleaning right here in Michiana, Caitlin and Alonzo Perdomo. So today we have with us Barry Wertz of Wertz and Company. You're the owner and founder, correct?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Welcome. Thanks for being on with us.
I enjoy it. Thank you.
Sure. So can you tell us what is a CPA, which is what you are?
Well, CPA is a accountant that's educated as a professional. I think the key distinction between a CPA and another accountant is that CPAs are licensed by the state.
Oh,
So we have standards and ethical things that we have to adhere to.
nice. Okay. What does CPA stand for?
Certified Public Accountant.
Perfect. Okay, awesome. So how long have you been doing this?
Oh, I've been doing this about at least 30 years.
Oh, wow. Nice. What? Okay. I thought we froze for a second. So what got you started? Why were you interested in becoming a CPA?
Well, my father was an accountant, and I would often see what he was doing, look over his shoulder and all that kind of thing. And I thought it was interesting. Plus, I always enjoyed mathematics and things like that in school. So it was kind of a natural progression. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. You said about 30 years you've been doing this. So let's see. So exactly you're in Mishawaka, right?
Right.
Okay. So, do you tend to help smaller businesses, larger businesses? What is kind of your niche, or do you have one?
Oh, I think we definitely have a niche. We I guess the key component to our client base would be self-employed people and small businesses that you might refer to as mom and pop businesses. We
Okay.
do have some larger accounts that have sales over $20 million, but only a handful of those. Our sweet spot in terms of clientele would be, I would say, businesses with revenues of $5 million or less.
Okay. Nice. That's good. So if somebody,
And also, go ahead.
no, go ahead, please.
I was just going to add, I mean, and probably 40% of our practice is tax consulting and tax return preparation. But again, that's mainly for small business and self-employed people, or people who have situations dealing with the real estate or say stock investments, things that are fairly difficult.
Okay. Very cool. So if we want to get into some stocks and investing, you can help us out with that.
A number of our clients are what I would call serious investors. Yes.
Cool. Nice. That's good. All right. So we had mentioned at the very beginning of this, like how weird everything is with COVID and things like that. Has your practice changed at all? How has it changed in the last few months since this kind of all hit?
Well, first of all, early on, we were designated as a important business. So we didn't have to close down. And in fact, throughout all this thing, I think we've been able to assist a lot of individuals and small businesses in helping them get through this COVID-19 issue. Small businesses were hit particularly hard, and we spent a good bit of our springtime helping people get additional, financing through the SBA with grants and the PPP loans. And then just general advice on helping people cope with the downturn in the economy. So what was interesting was we were heading toward the end of a normal tax season when all this hit. So for about a month, we essentially dropped a lot of our tax work to help people with the COVID-19 issues.
Okay.
And what that has done is it put us behind.
Yeah.
And then we, from a staffing perspective, one of our key people here had to work remotely from their home. So internally, that caused us a lot of disruptions too. And then, of course, just with the general nature of not being able to meet people face to face, we've had to do a lot of Zoom meetings and conduct business over the phone. But we've adapted and survived and continue to help people along those lines.
Awesome. That's awesome. I know you mentioned the PPP loan. Is there anything out there like that right now, or is that pretty much all kind of done and over with? Like if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you didn't.
No, actually, the PPP loan program has been extended into August, I believe.
Oh, wow.
So if a business has not obtained a PPP loan yet, they still have time to get one.
Okay, that's good to know. And you can help anybody with that if they hear this and they're interested.
Yes, I mean the essence of the PPP loan is that you have to go through your local bank. So first of all, it helps to have a banking relationship with a commercial bank in the area. And if you do, then you would apply for the PPP loan through your bank.
Okay.
And we've had the opportunity to work with a number of the local banks and setting up the application process for our clients.
Wow. Good. That's awesome. Good for you out there helping everybody. All right, let's see. Trying to think. So are you available? Do you guys have openings for new clients right now? Are you pretty much, where you want to be, or are you always kind of looking to grow? If anybody's out there looking for a CPA, would you be okay with them contacting you?
Oh, sure. We don't. Well, I should say I'm always open to talk to new people. We are a little bit careful about who we take on as clients. I think I always tell people our business is a little bit like a marriage. We're not all things to all people.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, as I mentioned, we have our own niche, and we try and stay within that niche. So, and there's just some people that can benefit from someone else besides myself for personal reasons or size reasons, So, but I'm happy to talk to people and see if we can be of help. Sure.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Do you take people from out of state? Everybody's kind of local?
We actually prepare tax returns for people all over the country.
Okay.
California, Oregon, Washington, Florida. We've even done work for people overseas. Not very much, but
it's been done.
I won't say I'm an expert in that area, but yeah, our clients are basically in Michigan and Indiana, but we have prepared tax returns for people in, I'd guess, 20 to 25 different states.
Wow. Okay, awesome. Very good. Is there anything else you'd like to share as far as, anything that you'd want people to know, or you just want to share about yourself?
Well, sure. Another part of our practice is certainly business consulting. I might have touched on that earlier, but we help people set up their accounting records and things, and spend quite a bit of time actually helping people with the QuickBooks accounting program, which many small businesses use.
Nice. Are you guys like so then you're QuickBooks certified and all that stuff?
I don't think we have the exact certification that QuickBooks offers, but we use QuickBooks ourselves, and most of our clients use QuickBooks, so we're pretty knowledgeable about it.
Yeah. No, I know Donna's awesome. She's real good with the QuickBooks. So awesome.
Thank goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, I'll just kind of wrap this up, I guess, with the 3 kind of rapid fire questions that we have for everybody. What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is, boy, you put me on the spot. I would say, let me think here. It would have to be one of Ernest Hemingway's books, The Old Man and the Sea. Yes, I was trying to think of that. Yes.
Nice. I've never read that one. What's that about?
It's about an old Cuban fisherman who goes out to sea and actually catches a giant fish and tries to bring it in, but before he does, a shark eats the fish. So that's the essence of that story.
Interesting. Very cool. All right. How about favorite restaurant in the area or out of the area?
Oh, well, that's not quite as hard. We love Doc Pierce's here in Michiana.
Nice. Okay, good. I've never been there. I drive by it all the time, but I'll have to stop in and check it out. What kind of food do they have there? Just everything, or?
Yeah, well, they have a lot of the traditional things, steak, chicken, and fish. I think that the charming thing about Doc Pierce's is the environment. It reminds me of a restaurant or a speakeasy, in the 1920s or 30s.
Aw, cool.
It's got a nice environment. Yeah, the food is very good too.
Good. We'll have to check that out for sure, like in the near future. All right. Favorite pastime. Please don't tell me it's calculations and math.
No, when I'm not crunching numbers, I love the outdoors. We do a lot of hiking and camping. So that's one interest of mine. The other thing is I have an interest in antique automobiles. So those 2 things keep me busy.
Oh, that's cool. Do you collect them, or what?
I have a small collection. I probably have a half a dozen rather elderly cars, I would call them.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. Very nice. All right. Well, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, that about covers my part of the world, I think.
Okay. Well, if you are out there listening to this and you're interested in sitting down and talking with Barry, it's Wertz and Company, Mishawaka on 4th Street, right?
Yep.
4th Street. Okay, perfect. Yeah, reach out to him. He's a great guy to work with, and we've been working with him for about, a few years now, and he's just done an excellent job. So,
well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And if you're out there and you're a small business owner or a business owner and you'd like to be on our podcast, check us out at michianabusinesspodcast.com. You can sign up there on our calendar to sit down and talk with us, and we'd love to hear about you and your story. So again, Barry, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. It was fun talking to you.
My pleasure.
All right. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
If you're in the Michiana area and would like to have us put your business or story out there for everyone to hear, sign up at michianabusinesspodcast.com. Until next time, thanks for listening.